Hello everyone, this is the Masked Crusader, and welcome to another Free Software Friday. If you've joined us for the last couple of weeks, you've seen that I've gone over a couple pieces of software that are exquisite and awesome to use. Today I'm going to talk about Dropbox. Dropbox is the free website. It's a free tool to be able to send files back and forth. Now, if you work on multiple computers like I do, I have a laptop, and I have a desktop, and I have my Android phone, and I have my work computer, and I've got other people's computers, and I got a friend in Texas who we send files back and forth to each other, and I got my mother in Colorado, and I live in Utah, so we all need to share files. Now, the problem with that is we can send them via email, but then I use Gmail. Gmail allows you to attach 20 meg files, but sometimes you need to send a file that's bigger than 20 megs. That's where Dropbox comes in. Now, I've already downloaded it, so and don't use this link. Now, don't go to Dropbox.com to download it. Go to this URL, and there's actually a smaller URL, which is now on the screen and in the description below. Go to this URL, and when you sign up using this URL, there's a little video that talks about how and why Dropbox works. But when you use this URL, you'll get an extra 250 megs of space when you sign up. So instead of having the free 2 gigs, you'll actually have 2.25 gigs. So use this link. Now, why is Dropbox cool? I've already downloaded it, so we'll go here and we'll go install it. It's in my downloads. Dropbox. Now, what Dropbox does is it creates a folder on your computer. Now, if you're a tech-savvy person, what Dropbox is an rsync client. So any files that are changed in the Dropbox folder are automatically detected by the rsync client that's running on the machine, and it is synchronized. Now, Dropbox has gotten a little flack over the last couple of weeks because they run off of the Amazon cloud. Now, your files are protected by your username and password. However, one thing that Dropbox has run into a problem with lately is people are upset and worried about security because they can actually get into your files and view what files you have there. So, that being said, you shouldn't store files on your Dropbox that are sensitive to you. The reason I say that is because they have a backdoor into your files to view what you're uploading and downloading from Dropbox. And the reason they do that is for security purposes. They don't go into detail in any of their press releases on how many people have access. I'm assuming only one, the security person. And the only time that they say that they'll use it is for subpoena purposes. So if you're doing something that's a little shady and the FBI's onto you, well, you shouldn't be doing shady stuff in the first place. Keep the law, man. But they do have a way to access your files if they are served a subpoena and need access to those files. A lot of people have a problem with that. They think that it's my files, it's my security. Hey, dude, you're getting this for free. They need a backdoor into your account to save their butts because, frankly, I would do the same thing. If I were hosting a rsync client where you could upload anything to my server, I would have a backdoor into your files as well because when Big Brother comes knocking on my door to bust me, I want to be able to send it back to the person who deserves the busting. So, that being said, just don't store sensitive information in your Dropbox. Don't put your banking account information in there. Don't put your will in there. Don't put things that you don't want other people to accidentally have access to. It's good for sending files back and forth. Like I said, I've got a friend in Texas who uses it, and I'm connected to his folder. I'll show you that in a minute. So, I don't have a Dropbox account, so I will choose next. My first name is Topher. My last name is Donovan. My email is topher@themasked. Crusader.com. I will let you know that this email address does not exist. It is only active during the recording of this video, and it does not actually exist. So I will create a password. I will redo my password, and this is my hosting server, so I will call it hosting. I've read the terms and conditions. I will choose next. And it talks to Dropbox. It sets up your account, and then it'll come back and ask you, what do you want? Now, the 2 gigs is free. If you're doing If you want more space, you can pay. For $10 a month, you can get 50 gigs, or for $20 a month, you can get 100 gigs, and you can do more stuff. But this is free Software Friday, so we're going to talk about what's free. So 2 gigs, that's a lot of data. So I want the 2 gigs for free. I want typical setup. It creates a folder called Dropbox on your computer. It takes you through a quick little walkthrough on how it works and finish, and you're done. So now I'm already linked to Dropbox, so it automatically creates 2 folders. A Photos folder. A Photos folder is where you can upload files, pictures to your Dropbox, and they give you a photo gallery on Dropbox.com. You can actually access that by right-clicking, going to Dropbox, and you can browse it on the Dropbox website, which will also give you a link to the public gallery. Now, photos are available to everyone on the internet. Anything you put in there is automatically available on a gallery, so you just have to give people the URL to your pictures, and you can do it. Public is also a place where you can share files with people that you don't want to link to. If you want to put up a file for somebody to download from your website, you can put it in your public Dropbox. Now, they don't like doing that because if you're running up a high bandwidth with people downloading applications or stuff from your Dropbox, they get upset. And then each of these folders comes with how to use public folders, how to use folders, getting started. But pretty much any file that you want to put in here, you can. So I will put hosting. I will go into my documents. See, it creates my Dropbox. Go to my documents, and I will put the take ownership zip file into my Dropbox. And now what that'll do is that'll synchronize with Dropbox so that it's available on everywhere you go. Now, every other computer that I attach to this Dropbox will automatically get the file. It's pretty awesome. It also creates an icon down here on your taskbar that allows you to access. Shows you the most recent 5 or 6 files that are synchronized. It has a link to launch the Dropbox website. And when you go to the Dropbox website, it logs you in with your Tray account. So it's Topher at themaskcrusader.com. There's this first set of the stuff. It's got this checklist, 7 things to do. And when you complete that checklist, you get yet another 250 megs. So if you use my link to get 250 megs, and you complete the tasks or quests, as they call them, you get another. So you can have 2.5 gigs for free. Now, also, you can upgrade from within your account. You can pay for a full year. If you pay for a full year, you get 2 months for free. So that's nice. If you need larger quotas, you can also contact them, and they will work with you. Now, in your account, you can also share your Dropbox. You can spread your referrals. Now, every time you get a referral from someone, you get an extra 250 megs of space. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but you can get up to a total of 8 gigs for free. That's right, 8 gigs for free. So, you can spread my URL. That'd be fine. If you want to sign up for it, that's great. You can share your own with your friends, but you get free stuff. So, it's pretty awesome. And, the one last thing I wanted to show. All right, one last thing I wanted to talk about is sharing. Now, if you have a friend who is already on Dropbox, you can share a folder with him. So I will share this one. I'll call it my share. And I will go next. And I will share that with a friend. So I will share it with, and I'll blur this out, but I don't want his email to get compromised. And I can say, dude, let's share files. And then you share the folder. And what that'll do is that'll attach this folder. When he accepts your request, you both will see the same folder. So every time you put something in that folder, it will update his Dropbox. And it's only one folder. So you can send files back and forth to each other that way. It's how I send files back and forth to my buddy in Texas when I'm in Utah. That way you don't have to email files back and forth, and you can save your email space for something more important. So that's the final thing, and you can go back into sharing folder options, and you can actually view the people who are members, whether they're waiting or not, and you can uninvite. You can remove them from your share if you don't want them in there. So that's Dropbox in a nutshell. This has been a little bit longer than I expected, but this has been Free Software Friday. Go get yourself a Dropbox. Go get yourself an extra half a gig of extra space above and beyond the 2 gigs and start sharing, man. Back up your stuff. Just don't put sensitive stuff out there. They don't want to see your bank account. Whatever. This has been the Master Crusader. This has been Free Software Friday, and check back next week when we go over another free software.